ending now, which is a good thing for all parties concerned and a very good thing for the world. No American or Iraqi lives were lost.
Trump said he would impose new economic sanctions on Iran in response, and also offered this message to the Iranian people.
The United States is ready to embrace peace with all who seek it.
Over the course of months, Trump has vacillated between taking a hard line with Iran and talking about wanting to meet with the country's leaders and make a deal. Tamara Keith, NPR News.
Offered more details into last night's developments. The Pentagon says U.S. early warning systems detected the incoming ballistic missiles well in advance, providing U.S. and coalition forces adequate time to take appropriate force protection measures. Iran says it launched last night's attack in retaliation for the U.S. drone strike last week that killed its top general, Qasem Soleimani. In other news, a new study from the University of Michigan raises new concerns about a type of voting machine millions of voters are expected to use this year. NPR's Miles Parks reports are focuses on electronic voting machines that produce overnight.
The machines are known as ballot make it contain electronic, and then the machine which the voter can verify before turning in their ballot. The machines are widely considered much more secure than those that don't print out a paper record, because voters can detect if a hacked computer changed their vote. But this new study puts that theory into question. The study found that without explicit instructions, most people won't verify the paper that the machine spits out, and fewer than 10% of voters whose ballots had discrepancies were able to spot them. The report's authors say that more research is still needed before they can decide whether the machine should remain in use. Miles Parks, NPR News, Washington.
The Dow closed up 161 points, or more than 0.5% to end the day at 28,745. This is NPR.
Good afternoon. I'm Dave Heller, WHYY News at 4:04. Philadelphia's Martin Luther King Day of Service WHYY's Tom McDonald.
Organizer Todd Bernstein says after a quarter century, the MLK Day of Service is stronger than ever.
We anticipate more than 150,000 volunteers of all ages and backgrounds throughout the region will be engaged in 1,800 different projects.
Projects include lots of voter education. Nikita Owens, Director of Financial Empowerment of the United Way, says people need to make careful selections in the voting booth this year.
It's important to make sure that, you know, the individuals that you voted in, they look like you. It's important to make sure that their team, their cabinet, everybody on their staff is a representation of the people that put them in place.
The King Day of Service is still recruiting volunteers for events around the region. Tom McDonald, WHYY News.
It's been 2 years since the Philadelphia Board of Education took over from state supervision. City law mandates new appointments to the board at the beginning of each mayoral term. And today, the school board nomination panel had its first meeting at City Hall. Deputy Mayor Jim Engler was among those briefing the group on their rights and responsibilities to nominate the people which the mayor will cull down to none.
You have 30 days once you're convened to submit the names to the mayor, and you call out 3 names for each position. And in this case, it's all 9 names.
Mayor Kenny requested that among the 27 people, only been in office for 18 months. Sports prior to the Washington Capitals this evening.
this real risk that this could spiral out of control. In the light of day, we can see there was a fair amount of orchestration going on. Iran proved its point by firing what appears to be more than 20 ballistic missiles. These are powerful and precise weapons, but it looks like they wanted to avoid casualties when they went after these bases. And the U.S. defense people are saying that the American early warning system detected these missiles coming in, gave them plenty of time to take cover. The U.S. also had intelligence intercepts that was preparing, was racing for an attack like this. And so these 300 American forces at the Al-Assad base in western Iraq, which took most of the incoming missiles, they were well prepared there. This allowed Trump to huddle with his national security advisors last night. They seemed to get the Iranian message, and it made it much easier, I think, because there were no U.S. casualties here.
And so if today everybody is sort of exhaling, what do you see when you look forward? What moves are the U.S. and Iran likely to make next?
Well, President Trump sounded like he wanted to return to regularly scheduled programming. He had some really familiar notes. Iran is a sponsor of terrorism, will impose more sanctions, we need to get a new nuclear deal. But this eruption the past few days is something that's really been building since the U.S. pulled out of the nuclear deal 2 years ago. A month ago, the United States was not the focus in Iraq. We had protests in Iraq and Iran, large ongoing protests, very critical of the government. But as we've seen in this past 10 days, the focus has returned to the United States. It's probably going to be harder to return to the sort of a status quo.
Right, as you point out, things have changed from a week ago. I mean, one big change is that the Iraq Department voted to expel U.S. forces. We just heard from that Iranian professor who predicts it'll be tough for Americans to stay in Iraq and Syria. So what are you looking for on this front?
I really think that is the central question in the short to medium term here. Can the U.S. Keep forces in Iraq, as President Trump says he wants to do? Iraq is looking for a new prime minister. Whoever that might be will have to sort of address this demand for U.S. troops to leave. And Iran's goal is to have those U.S. troops leave. They'd be very happy to sit back and see the U.S. Forced out. Now, there are reasons for the U.S. to remain. One is to prevent a resurgence of ISIS. You also have these pro-Iranian militias that pose a potential threat. So the reasons that the U.S. military wants to be there, and reasons Iran and some Iraqis want them out.
Another surprising thing in President Trump's comments this morning were the way he talked about NATO. In the past, he has tried to minimize NATO, distance the U.S. from it. Not today.
He threw out this line. He said NATO should be much more involved in the Middle East process. He didn't follow through. He didn't really say what that meant, but it really was quite jarring to hear that. Some NATO countries have troops in Iraq, but they may not be thrilled to be getting this request from a president who's been criticizing them so much. And lastly, the president also talked about creating this new nuclear deal, but the other with Iran, and the other signatories have been not so excited about leaving it. So who wants this help from allies, but these are allies, he's been criticizing.
NPR's Greg Myrie, thank you.
My pleasure.
As many Americans have been nervously monitoring the news for the latest on this story in Iran, people are doing the same thing, debating what may happen next, wondering whether their country might be headed for war. Our co-host Mary Louise Kelly is in Iran this week. This afternoon found her in a Tehran coffee shop where she'd arranged to meet one especially news-obsessed Iranian.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mary Louise. Nasser Hadian first visited the U.S. as a student in the late 70s, before the revolution in Iran. He has closely tracked U.S.-Iran relations ever since, including from his perch as a professor of international relations at Tehran University. You okay if we use our microphones? We settled in at a table near the window of Rosati Cafe, the air thick with shisha smoke, Iranians chattering around us, and I asked about next moves, what he's watching for next from the U.S., whether Iran will feel compelled to act beyond the missile attacks on military bases in Iraq.
You know, they both can claim victory. Neither of them wants war. So things are going to remain the same. Things are going to remain within control.
Still, Nasser Hadian concedes that what passes for in control right now makes him pretty uneasy. You've been a professor of international relations for 3 decades. Have you ever seen a worse moment in U.S.-Iran relations than this
Never
week?
than this week. I was, as I said, that I can tell you for last 3-4 nights, I had a sleep only all together, not more than 5-6 hours. I was really worried.
People in both our countries are doing this. Yes.
Yeah, because it was particularly after the killing of the General Soleimani, you know, I knew that Iran is going to do something. I mean, because the expectation was so high. Hardly any government official could be silent or not to do anything. And to me, of course, the government should have acted more prudently, managed the expectation better, that in case if they didn't want to do anything, they had the opportunity.
I want to put to you a question that I have been asked by people back home this week. People say, does Iran feel like a country about to go to war, a country on war footing? And I feel funny asking it of you because we're sitting in this lovely cafe with people smoking and drinking nice drinks and tea around us, and it's so crowded with people having a birthday celebration upstairs we couldn't get a table. Does it feel, because I don't usually live here, does it feel different? Does it feel like a country gearing up for a greater conflict?
No, they don't think it is going to be a war, but it may be a little bit deceptive. Let's not forget that many of the people who are the decision maker today are veterans of the war. Iran-Iraq war for 8 years, and they're not scared of war. That may not necessarily be a positive thing. Okay, so if we can pass 1 week, we are safe, and then we begin the normal politics, which is not necessarily a very safe politics, but still very much calculated politics.
Let me ask you to look to 5 years from now. You and I are sitting at this table, we're in this cafe in 2025, we have a little more gray hair, but otherwise everything is as is. What is your hope for your country's place in the world, your country's relationship with the United States?
As an ever optimist, you know, I've spent a lot of my time in US. America is like my second home. So undoubtedly what I would love to see is a much better relationship between Iran and US. And even if you go right now, just go by yourself, tell you are American, anywhere you see how they treat you.
You're hopeful.
Hospitality.
Is this a realistic hope?
Yes.
There have been 40 years of troubles between our countries.
Yes. To me, as I said, that if we can, let's make a deal. Let's the country make a deal with President Trump. We are better off to make a deal with him before his election, and we have some cards in our hands which can help him to be re-elected.
You're saying there may be an opportunity, even in this extremely tense and difficult moment.
My exact phrase was, things will get worse before getting better. Has already happened. But I hope not very much worse. And then I'm hopeful that, you know, we can move to a better relationship. All of my worries about from now to next week.
One day at a time.
Yes, if we can put behind ourselves this week, and then this month, I'm hopeful things will change relatively shortly.
Professor Hadian, thank you. Thank you. Shall we order?
Yes, of course. Yes.